Hi collective, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today's reading is going to be about you versus them. There's no specific question, it's just you versus your person and how they're feeling and what you guys are going through. I'm just lighting some sage right now to help cleanse the energies. That's why I like doing readings in the morning, because it's when I have time, but also because it's just, the energy is newer, it's fresh, everyone's just getting up. Spirits and guides, please come through and give us some clear and concise messages for today's reading for the collective and their person. Thank you. It's just, renewal of the energy in the morning. Everything is just, it just feels fresh. Okay, that's just me though. Alrighty, so this is you. This is your person, and this is the energy in between you and your person. So for you, we have the Amethyst Crystal. So how I pick these crystals is I don't pick them. I just go into my little bag of crystals here and I randomly pick one. Whatever spirit guides me to pull out is the one that I go with. Now it's interesting that you got Amethyst Crystal with the connection card, because Amethyst is all about connections and love and a renewal of love, but also just like to bring more love into your life. That's typically what amethyst crystals are used for. So I love that for you. Alright, let's go ahead and read your chakra insight oracle message that comes with these cards. Connection. This card is about connection with others. It is about feeling the oneness and interconnection of all of life. Opening your heart to love and being loved. Amidst, okay, I've never said that word before. Amidst the pressures and rapid pace of life, it is easy to become so focused on getting things done that we disconnect from the greater flow. It's as though there's a clear mountain stream running right beside us, but we choose to drink from a puddle instead. This card is an invitation to re-engage with the world around you and to honor your place in the interconnectedness of life. That is quite the word, interconnectedness. That's literally what it says. Interconnectedness. Like, wow, okay. Realize your part in the chain of life. Feel the connection with the food you eat, the people you associate with, and the work that you engage in. Realize that all the people who cross your path during the day are each playing out their own lives, but in doing this, they are playing a part in your world also. And I might add, you're also playing a part in their world. This card also encourages you to engage in relationships openly and deeply. Honor your role and play your part in building a strong connection with your partner or those you are most intimate with. There is a difference between being physically present and genuinely connected. That's so true. Like, someone could be, sitting right next to you but not be feeling connected to you or present in the moment. Their mind could be elsewhere. It is time to make a conscious effort to open yourself to deeper levels of engagement and connection in your relationships. From this type of connection, we are able to make mistakes, show our true selves, and express our fears without judgment. Without judgment from anyone else or from yourself. From this type of connection, we can feel unconditional love. We support each other and have the opportunity to truly expand awareness of ourselves and awareness of another human being. It is through this genuine connection, in the ordinary moments, that we open ourselves to the extraordinary possibilities. We all share this planet. We all we are all connected to one another and are all loved. Ponder on the thought of universal oneness. Feel part of the interconnected consciousness. Honor your link in the chain. Connect. Alright, I like that. This is just reminding you to be present, and with this grounding card in between this energy, between you and your person, remember to stay grounded, remember to be present, and really connect in the moment with your person, and really be there, really engage with them and ask them questions, start a conversation, ask them if they want to do something, be present, be there for them. Don't just physically be there, be there, be there with, not just with them, but for them. Okay, just want to get my sage going again. Alright, so that's your energy. Let's go ahead and get into your person's energy. They got the intuition card. Let's go ahead and find their page. Intuition. There's that word again. Amidst our modern race to beat the clock and conquer challenge with logic and reason, there is a subtle and profound path that has been walked by great masters and indigenous people throughout the ages. It is a path marked not by linear time and rational thought, but by synchronicity and the whisper wisdom of intuition. Intuition is not wishful thinking or idle dreaming. It is the deep inner knowing of our subconscious mind rising up to guide our steps in the world. It is the power of meditative connection and action. It is time for you to quiet your mind and look beyond the logic of your normal perceptions. Invite the wisdom of your intuition to move through your thoughts and actions in very real ways. It starts as you journey through simple decision each day. Whether to go left or right on a walk, what time to leave for work, when to call a friend, etc. Before you leap into action, practice tuning into the quiet voice and see what guidance it may offer. Trust it, take action, and see what comes. As you foster this direct communion with your higher self, it will become stronger and easier to decipher from the rest of life's voices. You will know deep in your being when you are in the flow of high currents, and you will feel it in your bones when you are not. Your intuition may speak more quietly than the screaming demands of our life, but its simply whispered suggestion is worth 10,000 hours of misaligned effort. Our intuition may offer guidance that does not seem entirely rational at the time, but this is only because its vision is not bound by the confines of our current state of mind and situation. This voice of our higher selves is here not to lure us into the clouds, but to guide our very real steps into the world from a higher place of being. This card encourages you to practice being present in life rather than floating off into a daydream fantasy world. To best access and make use of your intuition, you need to be alert, present, grounded in reality. Again, grounded. I feel the message in this reading is to be grounded and present. It does not call for denial of your physical needs or the realities of life, but rather to tune into more expansive experience in that reality. We all have intuition. Breathe. Listen, trust, follow. Let it empower your life. So your person's message is to follow their intuition. Don't overthink, but don't underthink, Listen to what their inner knowledge and intuition is telling them and guiding them to go. If they're at two crossroads, they don't know whether to go left or right. Spirit's advice for them is to just take a deep breath, close their eyes, and just feel and listen to what is being told and guided towards them. Okay, let's get into tarot. So, this is your person's deck. Steampunk deck is your person's deck. And the original tarot deck is your deck. So, here we go. Oh, give me one moment. I need to go get my mini tarot deck. Okay. The mini tarot deck will be the energy between the two of you. So, move this out of the way for now. Move this out of the way for now. So, we'll start with you. Go ahead and put their card right here. Okay, connection. Let's go. Spirits and guides, please bring us clear and concise messages. Shouldn't try to shuffle with my eyes closed. I'm just used to praying with my eyes closed. Okay. And go ahead and tell us about the collective and this connection card, please, Spirit. What messages about this connection card for the collective? Okay. Okay, so King of Pentacles, Page of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles, with the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom as well as the Sun. Okay. Alright, I feel for you, you're really focused on your money right now. You're very focused on getting out of a rough situation and really trying to get the wheel moving in your favor. I see that you're thinking a lot about taking action. You're thinking a lot about making a plan and how to move forward to get what you want, to get what's going to make you happy. You're very focused on your finances right now. Maybe you've experienced some lack in the past, so you're just thinking very logically, very, you're very into your plans right now for the future. And that is a good thing in moderation. Let's go ahead and get some cards for your person. Spirits and guides, please control and also clear messages for the collective's person. Tell us about this intuition card. Collective's person, please. Okay. Tell us about this intuition card, please, Spirit, for the collective's person. Thank you. Eight of Cups. Okay. I'm already hearing that they are at a crossroads, trying to make a decision, and I'm seeing the Two of Swords in my mind's eye. Tell us more about this intuition card, please. Thank you, Spirit. Perfect. Oh yeah, they... Okay. This is beautiful though. The Sun, it actually came out on their side. Yours was just the underlying energy. Can you see? Okay, you can't see at all. Beautiful. Here, let me move this up a little bit more so you can see it more. Alright. So, for your person, I feel they're trying to walk away from something. Trying to make the right decision, trying to walk away from things that no longer serve them and walk towards this happiness. They want to be independent and successful. They're just trying to figure out how to go about it. Yeah, with the Page of Wands underneath. The Page of Wands is about someone who is passionate, attractive, someone who is coming up with a plan. They're coming up with how to go about things. And with the Seven of Cups, it's like they have all these different directions, all these different opportunities they can go in, all these different ways they can go in, and yes, they're wanting to find the right path, though. It's going to make them happy and successful, and they don't have to rely on anyone but themselves. And the message is to listen to their intuition. Like, they already know the direction they should go in, or their intuition is trying to tell them, but maybe they're not quite listening to it right now. Maybe they're still focused on walking away from things that no longer serve them, but they're coming up on a decision. And for you, yeah, I feel like you already know the path you want to go down. You're just trying to find a way to get from this lack energy, this Five of Pentacles, to this King of Pentacles, which is abundance. Material abundance. You're trying to get things to go in your favor, and your person is trying to figure out what is even right for them. Excuse me. I do have the Fool peeking. So I feel they're going to make a decision soon. They're going to figure out which way they want to go, and they're just going to go for it. Alright, Spirit. Now, the message I feel for both of you is to remain grounded. For you, it's remembering to connect with your person, right? If you're sitting next to your person, but you're on your phone doing business or work or whatever, or, you skip out in the middle of a date because, your boss calls or something, it's like Spirit is trying to remind you to pay attention to your partner and to, give them the attention. And I feel like that's not just for you, it's for your person as well. And your person is trying to get their stuff together, and they're kind of like, for some reason, I'm getting that their intuition is leading to you. And they're wanting to be successful and independent on their own so that they can, come forward and have something to offer you. I'm also getting that they see you as very independent and successful. Although you might disagree because you're in this lack energy, trying to also get your shit together. It's like you both are so focused on your own paths, you're forgetting that you're on this path together. And Spirit is wanting to ground you and bring you... Oh, look, Wheel of Fortune again on the split. The Spirit is wanting to, have you guys come together, and with that Three of Swords that was speaking, possibly heal together. Maybe you two have been through a lot. Maybe you're using your work or your finances as a way to distract from the hardships. Kind of throwing yourself into your work. Let's get some more cards. Spirit, please tell me about this grounding energy. Because now I'm feeling maybe your person just wants to walk away from things that no longer serve them. That could mean you too, if you're not giving them the attention that they want. And they're kind of trying to find other ways to fulfill that part of themselves. That's not for everyone, though. Oh, thank you, Spirit. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. Sorry, I gotta get the cards together. They're all over the place. So, underlying energy, overall energy, Six of Swords. With the Three of Cups underneath. And then in between y'all two is the Queen of Swords, Seven of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords. So yeah, I feel that you're waiting for the fruits of your labor to come in, right? You've been doing all this work and you're like, okay, what now? Oh, Four of Pentacles fell. Yeah, you've been doing a lot of work, possibly keeping it to yourself. I'm not really talking much about it, you know, when your partner asks, you know, you're like, oh, don't worry about it, babe, like, it's just work, nothing new. When in reality, you're putting in a lot of work. So yeah, I feel that you've just been very guarded, possibly cold towards your person. And that doesn't mean, like, you know, if they lean in to give you a kiss, you're like, no. You know, it's not that kind of cold. It's just like withdrawing a little bit because your attention and your focus is elsewhere. And like I said, you know, you might be taking phone calls in the middle of a date. You might be, you know, saying, oh, babe, don't worry about it. It's just work. When really, you know, your partner wants to know. They want to be in a part of your life, and they want you to open up. I feel something is coming in pretty fast here. I want to get some clarity on that. What's this Knight of Swords, please, Spirit? I feel like you guys have put a lot into the relationship. You guys have planted your seeds, and now you're waiting for it to grow. But I also feel that you guys haven't been watering it. You know what I mean? You planted the seeds, but you forgot to water it. You guys are together, but you forgot to give each other the attention you need to grow the relationship. This is quite specific. If it's not resonating, that's fine. Obviously, not every reading is for everyone. But if you felt called to this reading, then there must be some messages here for you. Tell me more about this Nine of Swords, please, Spirit. With the Six of Swords, I don't think you guys are going to be splitting or leaving each other or anything. I just feel it's leaving old mindsets, you know? Leaving behind the idea that you don't have to talk to your person about work because they don't care and it's just work. Or, you know, you don't typically like to talk about work. You know, it's leaving that behind and being like, oh, I should talk to them because they're my partner and they want to know. And that's a way to make them feel included and to engage, you know? And that's what your connection card was about, was being more engaged and really connecting with your partner. And for your partner, I feel they're just leaving behind the idea of like, oh, I need to rush in and always be like present in their life, and they're trying to find their own independence within the relationship while still catering to you. Being independent enough on their own so that they can bring something to the table. And it's not always just like, you know, they're waiting for you to bring something. Oh my gosh, Five of Pentacles came out again. Wow. Yeah, I feel like there's rapid movement out of this lack energy, out of this like, oh, they don't care, or oh, they don't want to hear about it, you know, like, you guys are really coming out of that. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, please. Knight of Swords. Tell me more about the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit. Thank you. 3 of Cups, reunion, celebration, coming together, friendship. So yeah, I feel like your person is gonna want to like rush in and spend more time with you, and you could possibly be wanting that as well. You know, I feel that your person's intuition is telling them to walk away from these mindsets that no longer serve them, these insecure, looking for validation and acceptance. You know, that stuff takes a lot of time to heal, and I feel your person is doing it. They're going to be very happy. They're going to be independent on their own within the relationship. And they're finding different ways to do it. I think 3 of Cups was in your person's. Oh no, 3 of Cups was in yours, I think? Or was it in a split? I can't remember. When I'm channeling, it's like, oh, Knight of Swords there as well. When I'm channeling, it's like I just say it. I don't remember. I don't remember anything. But yeah. Yeah. What was I saying? Again, I can't remember what I was saying. But yeah, just coming together, spending more time together, and being truly present. That is how this is going to resolve itself. It's just giving each other more attention. The Devil at the bottom of the deck. Oh, with the 8 of Cups again. Yeah. Yeah, things are changing. Cycles are closing. We're all going through it. We're all under judgment right now. And judgment is just, that's just the universe or God or whoever you believe in, forcing you to take a look in the mirror and look at yourself. And see what you need to change, see what you've done wrong and what you need to make amends for. And what you need to change within yourself to be a better person and to move further along on your path. The Devil at the bottom of the deck, that's just about addictions, obsessions. And I feel for you, this might be referring, maybe you're a workaholic, you really love to work. And maybe your person is just like addicted to you and like they're wanting all this attention from you, but you're so busy and it's kind of made things rocky in the relationship. And I feel that you're wanting to move away from the lack energy within your relationship, wanting to walk away from the workaholic mentality, wanting to bring abundance back into the connection. And your person's walking away from the idea that they need to, like, you know, be dependent on you, trying to find ways to make themselves feel good when you're not around to do it, you know, being independent instead of codependent. Okay, yeah. That's all I'm getting. That's all I'm getting for you. Let's go ahead and read about this grounding card. Where's the time? Alright, we're good on time. So, grounding, page 6. Card 6, I mean. Let's go ahead. Alright, grounding. A dream is like a seed held in our hand. It may contain infinite possibilities, but in order to grow, it must be planted. And watered. They don't say that in here, but it must be watered as well. You can plant it, but if you don't water it and tend to it, it's not going to grow. Or if it does, it's not going to last very long. We may have all the right ideas, but to realize our potential, we must learn to anchor our visions into our bodies and bring our genuine presence into the moment in very real and grounded ways. Sometimes we can become so caught up in our projections of the future, or our projects in the future. It doesn't say projects, but I added that because you seem to be a workaholic and got a lot of projects going. Sometimes we can become so caught up in our projections of the future or recycled tapes from the past that our energy is literally absent from the moment we are in. Right. So that's what I feel. I feel for you. You're so focused on the future, and for your person, they're so focused on the past. They're focused on, like, why didn't they engage with me when we were talking? Why didn't they ask me this question? Why didn't they, why did they take that call in the middle of the day? Why did they, I don't know why that keeps coming up. Maybe you really did that and your person was really hurt by that. But, or maybe it's vice versa. I forgot to say this, but the energies can be reversed. Absolutely. The energies can be reversed. And there's no male or female here. This is just all energies. Masculine energy, when people say masculine, they're referring to the logic side of things. So the brain, what you hear in your head, your thoughts, that's all masculine. When you say feminine energy, that's your intuition. That's what you're feeling. That's your gut feeling. That's how you feel. It's emotions. That's your heart. So it's never about genders. So yes, I feel your person is really in the past, like, maybe they're reminiscing on when you were more focused on the relationship and they're missing that, and now they're realizing, like, oh, I can't be so codependent on my partner, I need to find a way to have my own independence within the relationship and be myself outside of the relationship. And you are just so focused on work and your goals and everything. You're forgetting to be present. So your person's stuck in the past, forgetting to be present, and you're just stuck in the future, forgetting to be present. The past is the past. It's happened. It can't change. The future isn't even here yet. So grounding yourself and being truly present is the only way to fully enjoy life. Where was I? Right. Our minds pull us this way, our heart pulls us this way, and our actions become scattered and ineffective. So exactly what I was just saying. Your mind is on your money. On my mind, on my money, on my money, on my mind. And it's pulling you away from your person because you're so focused on your money. And your person is so focused on the past, their heart's so focused on the past, it's pulling them away too. And it's making just the energy scattered and separated. And the only way to come back together is to ground your energies. Because you can't be effective in the relationship if you're not present. Like a tree whose roots are dug up each day, we have no choice to genuinely grow, build, and create that which we desire. This card is an invitation to begin experiencing the energies of the moment in the simplest ways. Right, it doesn't even have to be major. You don't have to go on a date every 3 or 4 nights out of the week in order to be present. It's just when you are together, make the most of that moment. Don't think about work, don't think about the past. To start with, take time to be in nature. Take a walk barefoot on the grass. Stomp your feet and bring the energy down from your busy mind into your body. Notice what each of your senses experiences in each moment. Feel your feet grounded down and genuinely connected with the pulse of Mother Earth. I was just thinking about the feminine energy while reading that, and the word mother popped in my head before I even read that. And to me, that's just saying you're both just really in your head. Your person's feeling insecure and you're feeling very focused on your goals. So Spirit is just saying to both of you, like, get out of your heads and just feel and be in the moment. Being grounded helps us feel stable and balanced in our life, because we can only really truly control what happens in the present moment. And even that sense of control really doesn't exist. It's just about being stable and balanced and effective in the moment. It infuses our movements with a quiet strength and enables us to anchor our visions into physical form with practical, reliable action. Because you're present, you can make the right decisions. So before you go sprinting down the path this is weird. This is a weird sentence. Okay. So before you go sprinting down the path of far off dreams, take time to truly present with, wait, oh my god, this sentence is, okay. So before you go sprinting down the path off far of, I can't say the sentence. So before you go sprinting down the path of far off dreams, take time to be truly present with what is right here and now. From this place of balanced connection, you have the capacity to manifest great dreams and desires. Who reaches greater heights than the deeply rooted tree? Wow, okay. I resonate with that. Wow. I feel I was meant to say that sentence over and over again because like maybe that's why I was struggling, because when I finally said it, it really wasn't that difficult to say. So maybe it's meant for you to hear that over and over again. But that's such a good question that I resonate with, and it's got me thinking now, who reaches greater heights than the deeply rooted tree? That's why it's so important to be grounded in anything and everything that you do, because that's the tree that's going to last and withstand every storm, every winter. That's the tree that's going to stay there and be the most grounded. All right, I believe that's all I have for you. No, Spirit said no. I'm gonna go ahead and get some divine directions for you and your person. Spirit said some messages about this reading. Get you some advice from Spirit about how you should go about the situation. See what they say. Get some messages, please, Spirit. Some advice messages. Okay, beautiful. These are beautiful messages. I love this deck. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay, so protection. This is for you. You're not alone. You're being looked after by your spirit guides and angels. And that's probably why you felt called to this reading, is because Spirit is looking out for you. Whether it's God, angels, whatever you believe in, they're looking out for you. It could even be past, I was going to say past lovers. Not past lovers. That's weird. Why did I say that? But people who have passed on in your life are protecting you. They're looking after you. They know that you love to work hard, and they want to help guide you on how to still do that, but also be present and remember to take time for yourself and your person. And they're protecting you. So even if you decide to take a break from work, it most likely won't really affect your work because you're being protected, and everything that happens is meant to be. For your person, they're also seeing signs, possibly from their past loved ones, and they're also sending signs. They're sending these signs that are feeding your person's intuition to, find themselves so that they can come together with you. Find themselves, ground themselves so they can come together with you. And then your job is to find yourself outside of your work so that you can come together and be with your person. And your spirit guides are there to help you and communicate with you today. This is what we're doing. This is crazy, okay? I've never gotten out of this Divine Directions deck, I've never gotten all 3 cards that say that your loved ones or your spirit guides and angels are looking after you. I've never gotten them all three at once like this. And I'm pretty sure these are the only three cards that really talk about signs and spirit guides and angels. Like, I'm pretty sure, some of these are upside down, but I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no other cards that really talk about that. Maybe a couple more, but that's crazy that you got all three cards. Excuse me. But you got all three cards that say basically that you're protected, and this connection is protected, and your spirit guides are like rooting you on. You know that Tyra Banks meme where she like yelled at one of her contestants? She was like, "We were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you." That's your spirit guides right now. That's actually funny. They're saying, "We're all rooting for you. Don't mess this up. And don't get so lost in trying to go after your goals and work. Don't get so lost in that you lose your person, you know? Even if you're working so that you can provide or show up for your person, don't forget to show up for them and provide for them, give them attention, you know, now, even though you don't have what you feel you need to do that. Because your person loves you. They just want you, you know? So even if you're trying, you know, if these goals are, let's say, to meet up with your person or to have money so you can move in with your person or whatever it is, it's good to have those goals. But don't forget to be present and tend to them in the moment. Because all this that you're working towards might overtake you, and then you lose your person, and then it's all for nothing. Not necessarily all for nothing, because you could take that money and do, you know, what you want for you, but if, you know, if the goal is to do this for your person, don't do it for them so much so that you lose yourself and you lose your person. So, yes, be grounded. Pay attention to your partner. Your person, your partner really wants to pay attention to you. But they're trying to find some independence so that when they do come back to you, it's not based on codependency. All right, wow. I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for hanging out and watching this reading. If you enjoyed it, I would really, really appreciate it if you like, comment, share, and subscribe. That keeps me motivated and it makes these videos possible. I also have a new deck coming in like a week or so. It is a 18 plus deck and it has some 18 plus images on it, so we'll definitely be getting some more 18 plus readings coming in the future, even probably before I get that deck. So if you're into that, if you're over 18 and you want to see more of that, go ahead and subscribe. I appreciate it so much, and comment down below if this resonated or if you got any messages. If you want to follow my TikTok, it is Sweet Storytelling on TikTok. I appreciate that too as well. If you want a private reading or a personal reading, I have an email in the description box down below, and yeah, I'll get you your private reading. Alrighty, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Have a blessed one, y'all. Bye.